I wear my heart on my sleeve. I've been hurt so many times. I get happen, man. They throw me the anthem. I get happen, man. They throw me the anthem.
It's that time, guys. Singenile, siklokile, but in this instance, siklokile, si interview style, guys. But before I get into that, we have a WhatsApp text actually that came through from Mr. Soul Searcher. Hi, Miss Kales. Hope you had a great week. That was, and thank you for the great show today. Feeling the good vibes and all the positive energy here. Sincere, heartfelt gratitude for the music. If you do also want to send me a WhatsApp voice note or a text, do that on 081-355-4077. The number again is 081-355-4077. And we are joined in by our guest, Mr. Diskid. Mr. Diskid, how are you? Can you just speak like a little bit into the mic? Let me try the other one. And can you just say that again? Welcome, Diskid. Welcome to the groove, first of all. And it's really, really good to have you here. I've been playing your music so that, you know, our listeners can have a feel of the type of music it is that you make for our people. So, now I'm gonna jump straight into it, guys. Who is this kid?
Who's this kid? Well, this kid is me. My name is this kid. My real name is Tepang. I make music for a living. I can't live without it, man. So I'm so mysterious. Sometimes I don't even know who I am. You know, I can't even say much about myself. But yeah, man, this kid is a musician. Been making music for as long as I can remember, and yeah, that's who this kid is.
But you're not giving us who this kid is, because the thing is, I don't wanna ask too many questions about this kid guy and stuff. I think it's cliche, especially with a lot of radio interviews. We'd have somebody come into studio and then we ask them, Kim hango guy. It's kind of boring and it's dull. It's like a dull plate, guys. It's really like a dull plate. But we have a message coming through. Yada, hey Kelly, my name is Mysterious Lady from his past. So please tell him I wish him all the best in his career and he should stay consistent as always. And he has always been, and I will forever love him. And also, he's forgiven only because of the suit music he plays. Haven't heard him in years. Okay, so that is something coming through. Which is a good thing, though. Which is a good thing, because I did say before we aired, ne?
Yeah.
Off air, I want to know who your muse is, what your muse is, where your muse is coming from. So maybe this might be the muse that I've been trying to search.
Okay. I wonder who's this, you know. Now you got me thinking. But let me not entertain it that much. It might get me to trouble. So, my muse. You know, let me tell you how this song how I end up writing such music. This music that I write, guys, it's not based on my experience. It's based on other people's experience, like people that I know. For example, Kelly, if you go through something, I'm going to be sitting there and you know, I'm going to watch you go through that pain, you know, only to find that I'm sitting on my phone and I'm writing a song about your pain. You know, that's me all the time. I don't have a song that is about me or what I went through. So basically, you people make my music, you know. So whoever this mysterious lady is, she must not even think that the song is one of my songs are for her. My songs are based on what people are going through. Definitely not what I'm going through. You know, I don't even know what I'm going through, but I can't say much. Who's that, man?
Well, this is a very interesting interview because everyone always talks about their past and their upbringing, and you are bringing a different type of view in terms of like what goes on in the mind of a musician. And I want to know, how your collaboration with AB Crazy came about, because that we know that he's an actual national act, and when people come here, they'll probably just go crazy. But we need to be crazy over you first before we get to AB Crazy. So how did you guys meet, and how did the song come about?
You see, the AB Crazy one, it's been long overdue. It's been long overdue for many years. I remember 2016. You know, that's when I had Twitter. I used to tag him. I'm like, one day I'm going to have a song with you. One day I'm going to have a... Because I remember the time I actually ended up linking up with him, I showed him the tweets. And I'm like, do you remember this tweet? It's like, I don't, obviously. And I'm like, yeah, this is me always reaching out to you. That. And then there was a time he actually responded. I think it was 4 years ago. It's like one day. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to relax for this next years, you know. But I didn't relax. I kept on taking him. You know, every time I see a tweet from him, I would comment. I'm like, one day we're going to have a song together. And he would comment, like, yeah, one day. And then came a day, actually, he's a Pirate supporter and I'm a Sundown supporter. So it happened that I tweeted, I'm like, hey, how about if Sundowns wins, we're going to have a song together. And if it doesn't win, if you don't beat Pirates, and then the collaboration is off.
Okay.
That day, when I woke up so early in the morning, the game started playing off my trader, and I woke up so early in the morning. I remember I started a post on WhatsApp. I'm like, guys, if Sundowns wins, I'm going to have a song with AB Crazy. I wanted to keep it a secret, you know, a surprise for everybody, but I couldn't. I was excited. Yo, man, and Sundowns won, bro.
Yo.
Sundowns won, and I was so excited. I text them, I'm like, Ella, Sundowns won. And he's like, okay, text me on Instagram. And I'm like, okay. I followed him. Oh, I was so embarrassed that I wasn't following him on Instagram. And I know he's listening right now, actually. He texted me, and he's like, I'm going to listen. So I texted him, I'm like, oh, I'm the guy on Twitter. And he's like, no, I saw your pictures. Let's do it. Take my numbers. And then that's how everything went. And then I promise you, me and AB Crazy, we're actually supposed to be having probably 8 songs now. From one beat, we recorded probably 9 songs, you know, because I came up with this concept. And then he's like, no, let me teach you something. You know, I was willing to learn. I was willing to look down because he's been doing this longer than I am. You know, I was open to criticism, to discussions and all that. And then the first song that we wrote, he said, I want to write a song for my mom. And he's like, no, I'm not going to be on it. And then I took an offense until he actually explained. He's like, okay, I told him my story, why I want to write a song for my mom. And he's like, no, you're supposed to be alone on it. You know, it's an emotional song. You're supposed to be alone on it. I don't mind helping you out on it, but this one is for you alone. You know the pain, you know the story behind it, so that's you alone. And then I had to switch the topic. I was so frustrated because I would send him this idea, he would reject it. He's like, it's good, but let's not go for it. Let's go for something that's happening now. You know, let's write something that we are all going through. Write something about friendship. I was like, okay, I already had an idea. That's the nice thing about being a musician. You, like I said, if I see you go through something, I'm gonna write a song about it. So immediately when he said, write something about friendship, I already knew what I'm gonna write. He's like, you must have been betrayed by somebody. And I was like, okay, cool. Let me give me a day or two. It usually takes me like 30 minutes to write a song, but I said, give me a day or two, you know. And literally, like when I came back to him, I was like, okay, this is the chorus that I have. So I wrote the chorus, I wrote my verse, and then I sent it to him. He was impressed. It's like, okay, give me a day or two, because I'm busy with other artists, so I'm going to squeeze you in. He's like, okay, cool. And then, he took a week. I was so frustrated, because I remember I was talking to my managers. I was like, guys, do you guys think he's going to do it? He's like, no, he's still posting. You can see his status on WhatsApp. So he's going to respond. And then he texted me in the morning. He's like, yo, I didn't forget about you. Just to calm you down, because I know I wanted to release this song so early, but I couldn't release it. And then he sent me the song while I was drinking, chilling at home. And then he's like, yo, there is it, check your email. And I checked my email, and then, yo, you'll hear it, it's fire.
I know it's fire.
Yeah,
I know it's fire, but I want everyone else to know that it's fire.
Yeah, guys, it's fire, I promise you. It's very fire. Like, the music video is coming. Him and I haven't spoken about it, but I'm working very hard behind the scenes to make sure that the music video comes alive. Yeah, it's dropping. But you'll ask me that question later.
We're definitely dropping, but I also want to ask about some of the lessons that you have learned, seeing that you also mentioned that he is much more experienced. He's been in the game for much longer than you have actually been. What kind of advice also can you give to some of the upcoming artists who aspire to, have a national act like AB Crazy featuring in one of their songs?
Lesson number one, guys. This one is very simple. I saw Blake Usimamane posted something the other day on his story from an artist. It was a conversation between him and one of the artists who was reaching out to him to get on a song with him. Your approach, guys, it's very important. There's a reason why AB Crazy responded to my message, my approach. No matter how hot I think I am, I still have to humble myself, because at the end of the day, he doesn't need me, I need him. So my advice to the young ones is learn how to speak to people, especially the artists or anybody actually, not only artists, but learn how to speak to people and how you approach them, because I don't think you want to be disrespected the way you are disrespecting other people. So another lesson that I learned from him is that I should not take offense when somebody says I'm whack. I cannot be good for everybody. Yeah.
Inclusivity is the word of the day, and that is what I've been stressing ever since I started speaking from 7 o'clock. That was mainly because we need to be open-minded regarding the type of music it is that our artists are producing, all right, and are making, and finding that very muse. And where can people get you on our social media? How can people book you? Where can we find you? Do you have any events maybe coming along or performances somewhere?
Man, I'm everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp. I don't know, not WhatsApp. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. This kid, RSA. Everywhere, even on YouTube. This kid, RSA. DIZKID, RSA. Everywhere. Guys. And then if you want to book me, you can just email me on thiskidmusicgroup@gmail.com. And then, we can take it from there.
Whomever it is that is listening out there, but otherwise, another message coming through. Are you killing it, Kelly? Great interview with my boy, this kid Izo, here all the way from Rusty Tusty. A very good friend of mine, a very good friend of ours, and he's listening. So they're showing support, and they don't just love you as a friend, they're also supporting the type of music. And I feel like also it's a lesson that we all need to learn from our friends, guys. We need to have friends who push us, friends who tell us that the music is whack as well. But we need the support, guys. We need the support. And if you are able to open doors for others, open them.
Yeah.
It's really that simple, man.
Yeah, I'm opening a door for somebody now.
And you are also opening doors for other people.
Yeah.
I love that. I really love that.
Yeah.
So, guys, now I'm really excited, and we're gonna wrap up our interview because we are 5 minutes away from making way for Mr. Brian Tage, aka Crazy T, to come and usher us further into the weekend from the hour of 9 up until 12 midnight. It's not over until the fat lady sings Marseille Groove. The Groove. We're going to close the show with his song. We are debuting the song, and I'm really, really excited about that one. I don't know. I feel like you need to announce it.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, you need to announce it. I need to hand over the reins to you.
Guys, big shout out to AB Crazy. I thank you so much, bro. This kid featuring AB Crazy and Steezy Sleevewoods. My heart on my sleeve.
My heart on my sleeve. Oh, he's got his heart on his sleeve.
Produced by Tumi Shangwina, by the way.
Yeah, guys, let's have a listen to it. And, from me, all right, bye-bye.
Detroit Media and Teba.